Hi, everyone. My name is Becca Russo, and I will be facilitating this event today. Thank you so much for joining us for the Small School Districts Association Virtual College Fair. Just a few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to sign up for more. And then finally, this presentation is being recorded and it will be available within about a week at strivescan.com/SSDA. So now I'd like to turn it over to our presenters. Up first, we have Northwestern Polytechnic University. Take it away, Sally. And Sally, it looks like you're on mute, just so you know.
So my name is actually Amelia Contreras.
Oh,
hi.
Hi.
And I am from Northwestern Polytechnic University, along with Stephanie, which for some reason both of us say Monica. So Stephanie, if you could wave a little, she's here to answer any questions. We are located so we are super excited to see this unfold and unravel this summer. It'll be full of new high-tech equipment and laboratory for our students. And pretty much NPU is designed around student success. We are regionally accredited by WASC. We do ease of transfer for up to 75 credits. And we do have an affordable fee structure. So what that looks like is for an undergraduate, it's $330 per unit with a full term counting from 12 to 15 units. For a graduate degree, it's a little bit more, but there's a lot less credits. So that's $450 for 12 or 9 units, counting as a full term. We do have faculty that has 10 plus years of high-tech hands-on experience, and most of them are still in the field. So they do have insight on what's new and what is upgrading for the new year, which goes into our course adaptation and new course development, which is looked at every 3 months. And we just try to keep everything up to date since technology is forever changing. We have 2 bachelor programs. There is the Business Administration and Information Sciences and our Computer Science course as well. The Computer Science is no longer 126 units. Sorry, that's supposed to say 120. But our Business Administration program is different than most. It is covering not only business administration, but also the tech side of it, because we are in the Silicon Valley. There are over 1,000 tech companies around us in the Bay Area. So our programs are designed for the Silicon Valley success. So any type of business that you will end up going into, you're going to have the proper skills for those. Oh, sorry. Also, we do have a fast track schedule. So if you're taking 12 units per the term, you'll finish in less than 4 years. If you're taking 15, you'll finish in less than 3 years for a bachelor's program if you're coming in with 0 transferable credits. Since we are private, nonprofit, we do have a lot of scholarship opportunities which are offered in-house. What that looks like this year is we have our full tuition scholarship, which is called our presidential scholarship. This is awarded based on GPA and your personal statement, as well as your letter of recommendation. So the GPA should be above a 3.3 on a 4.0 scale for a full tuition scholarship. And then of course you need to be able to provide the supporting documents. For a housing scholarship, it also covers 100% tuition coverage and full housing. This is only awarded to 8 students per term, or sorry, per year. So we actually have, I believe, 3 left this year, which you would need to have a 3.5 or higher for a housing scholarship, along with the personal statement and letter of recommendation as well. And then for the first 100 students, we do offer tuition grants. So what that looks like here, the full tuition is actually going to be this one here, the $39,930 for both programs, since this moved to 120 credits. And so after the 75% tuition grant for your full degree with no transferable credits would be this. You can still come in at these rates coming in as a transfer student. The rate would just be a lot lower for your 75% grant. And then of course your scholarship would be of the remaining credits. And then we do have our alumni working for a lot of the globally known companies. And here are just a few to name them off. And that was pretty much it for NPU.
Thank you so much. Up next, we have Lawrence Technological University.
Hello, everybody. I'm Leslie Keeler. I'm one of the regional admissions counselor for Lawrence Tech. I love this picture of campus. It shows how the new technology sort of surrounds and connects with the older buildings, kind of like seemingly or seamlessly connecting the state-of-the-art architecture to tradition, which is kind of fitting for Lawrence Tech in its theory and how we approach learning. We are a small private university. We're located in Southfield, Michigan. Sorry about that. We're about 30 minutes from Detroit. Southfield is a suburb of Detroit. We have about 2,500 students. We offer a personalized education with small classes, an 11-to-1 professor-student ratio. All of our classes are taught by the professors, so they really do get to know you, get invested in your success. Small classes allow also for project-based learning as well as collaborative learning and interaction with your professor. We have over 100 different degree programs in colleges of engineering, architecture and design, arts and sciences, and business and information technology. And we have been recognized as one of the best universities in the Midwest. We were founded in 1932 by the Lawrence brothers, who were friends of Henry Ford. And the motto at that time was theory and practice. And we do continue this approach to learning in a number of different ways through applied research and projects in state-of-the-art labs and studios all over campus, co-ops and paid internships with hundreds of corporate and industry partners, and personalized laptop computers loaded with industry standard software valued at $75,000. The college culture at Lawrence Tech is uniquely welcoming. We have the spirit and excitement of a big university with NAIA athletics, Greek life, student organizations, and campus events, all in a small, welcoming environment. Getting around on campus is easy. You can get anywhere in about 10 minutes, but we do have convenient parking. We do have transportation through our tech transit vans and autonomous taxis. We also have 4 residence halls, 2 really new modern community style dorms, and 2 more traditional apartment style. To apply, we require an essay. It's a very open-ended topic, and your transcript. We are test optional for 2021 and 2022. If you do have ACT or SAT test scores, you're welcome to submit them. They may help you, but they'll never hurt you. We offer rolling admissions, which means we process applications as they come in. So you find out within a week or 2 if you've been accepted, but we do recommend that you apply early to secure scholarship because those funds are limited. Let's talk about some of the colleges and the majors that we offer. Our College of Architecture and Design is one of the oldest and largest in the nation. We offer a direct entry 5-year master's in architecture, as well as one-of-a-kind programs in transportation design, game design. Our College of Engineering was our first college, and it's recognized nationally as one of the best undergraduate engineering programs in the nation. Our College of Arts and Sciences houses our nursing programs, where students have access to state-of-the-art nursing suite in our new STEM center, as well as clinical rotations through a partnership with Ascension Health, which is a local hospital system. We also offer a variety of majors in our computer science area. We're constantly adjusting to changing technology, so we're adding artificial intelligence and data science. And then we have, with our College of Business Information and Technology, we have a direct entry MBA. So I just encourage you to take advantage of all of the virtual opportunities that we offer on the website. Also, feel free to contact me directly. That is my job. I'm here to help students explore the opportunities at Lawrence Tech and assist them with the transition with the application process. Within this COVID time, we've really risen to the occasion in terms of providing virtual opportunities. You can sign up for to visit a class, to ask a professor, to see an overview about a particular college. So I do encourage you not only to take the virtual tour, but also look at some of those opportunities so that you can see what a great time it is to be a Blue Devil. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Up next, we have Louisiana Tech University. Take it away.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us here today. I appreciate your time, and I am joined by my colleague, Jamie Becknell, who will be in the chat. If you do have any specific questions during the presentation or afterwards. So just kind of briefly, let's see, this will move. There we go. So just some kind of overview information about Louisiana Tech University. We are a mid-sized public university in Ruston, Louisiana. So no matter where you are joining us from this morning, we're going to be located right in the middle of the United States in north central Louisiana. We are in a small, more rural community. So if you are joining us from a more rural area in the United States, Louisiana Tech would be a great option and a great easy transition for you. Our campus community is around 12,000 total students. So it's a really manageable size if you're looking to maybe be in a bigger environment than high school, but also to be in an environment that's maybe not so large. I like to say we're a big, small school with really the personality and relational culture of a small university, but with kind of the opportunities and experiences of a larger university like Division I athletics. We have over 160 different campus organizations and a really thriving and engaged student population. Something unique about Louisiana Tech is we operate on the quarter system. You may or may not be familiar with this type of educational learning, but instead of 2 semesters, we divide our academic year into 3 quarters, really following the seasons: fall, winter, and spring. This provides our students with 3 opportunities to accumulate hours rather than 2 semesters. And this really aids in our lowest time to degree completion within the state of Louisiana at 4.1 years. We like to say we are an incredible value, even if you are coming from out of state. So kind of when I talk about value, even if you are coming from out of state, we are a really incredible option for you because of our outstanding and competitive scholarships. We have what's called our Bulldog Out of State Scholarship. This is for you, any of you who are coming from outside of the state of Louisiana. With a 23 on the ACT and an 1130 or an 1130 on the SAT and just a 2.5 unweighted GPA, we will actually waive the cost of out-of-state tuition for you. This really levels the playing field against any maybe public institutions institutions within your home state versus the cost of coming to Louisiana Tech. And then in addition to that, we have additional merit-based scholarships starting at a 3.0 in those same ACT or SAT scores as well. If you are a junior or even a senior or below, our application for fall of 2022 will open up on July 15th for you. And we just have a $20 application fee, and our application is housed on our website. In addition, all we'll need from you is your transcript and test scores. We don't require an essay, letters of recommendation, or personal statement or anything like that. So it is a really quick and simple application that you can complete over the summer while you're just hanging out by the pool maybe. You'll see our admissions criteria on the screen as well. We do operate on automatic admissions criteria. So if you meet the minimum requirements, you will be admitted. As my colleague Leslie mentioned, we also are on rolling admissions as well. So you find out very quickly if you have been admitted to Louisiana Tech. So like our name kind of implies, we are most known for our College of Engineering and Science. We have several different types of engineering programs. A few to note, we're the first in the nation with an accredited undergraduate degree in cyber engineering and the first in the world in as an accredited undergraduate degree in nanosystems engineering. And we really pride ourselves on our freshman year curriculum, where you start directly in the engineering program and get quality hands-on experience within your field. A few other programs to note, we have an excellent pre-vet animal science program with a farm conveniently located on our campus. We also have our elementary education program, which has been ranked in the top 10 in the nation, an accredited forestry program, as well as some more creative fields like architecture, studio art, and graphic design. As you can see, there is really a lot of diversity in the types of programs that we offer for our students. So no matter what you're interested in, even if you want to be a pilot, we have professional aviation. There is going to be something for you and a place for you here at Louisiana Tech. Like I mentioned, we have over 160 different campus organizations. There's a lot to do and a lot to be involved in, and we have a campus community that really does thrive in all of these areas that you can see on your screen. As far as Reston, Louisiana, it is a quaint college town where really everything revolves around you as a student, which as an alum, I found to be a really unique period of my life and thoroughly enjoyed being in a college town where everything was in 5 to 10 minutes, and all of my friends lived within that radius as well. It is a very welcoming community, and we are excited to hopefully welcome you as well to Louisiana Tech. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and I would be so happy to assist you in your journey to Louisiana Tech University.
Thanks so much. Up next, we have Universal Technical Institute. Oops, looks like we're having a little trouble with Universal. We will go straight over to the IU Luddy School of Informatics, Computing, and Engineering. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. My name is Natalie Edwards, and I am the director of the Indiana University Luddy School of Informatics, Computing, and Engineering. So Indiana University, if you aren't familiar with that university, we are a Big Ten university in the state of Indiana. We are in Bloomington, Indiana, which is about an hour south of Indianapolis. We have a beautiful campus, and I represent the technology school at IU. So at IU, there are about 10 to 11 academic units, and I represent the technology unit at Indiana University. And so at Indiana University, we offer our tech degrees. They are Bachelor's of Science degrees in intelligent systems engineering, computer science, informatics, data science, and cybersecurity and global policy. And one of the biggest questions that I always get is, what's the difference? And you may be saying that same thing. You may be saying, I've never heard of the term informatics. So we use a product to describe these. Something that we all love is our smartphone. So if you think about your smartphone, think about the phone design. Our engineering students are working on how to make things smart and intelligent like our phone. So the sensors, the chips, the things that make up a phone, that's what our engineering students are going to be working on. They're working on a lot of other cool stuff, you know, smart homes, smart cars, all the things that involve robotics and AI, they are working on that. However, in order for your phone to turn on, it needs to be activated, right? There's the operating systems. Computer science is all about the, you know, coding and programming of a phone. So that operating systems to get it activated. And then informatics with phone implementation. So if you've never heard of the term informatics, it is basically solving problems with technology, which is done every day in every industry. In relation to your phone, think about all the apps that are on your phone. Somebody had to think about, is there a problem I can solve with an app? So many of our students are looking at new ways to solve problems with apps. They are designing them, they're coding them, and they're creating real live apps in the classroom. So it is a pretty cool program to do. And then phone analytics with data science. Think about all those apps that are on your phone. Think about, you know, companies are using that data to solve problems, to make changes, to do lots of things. So that's, again, a piece of data science. Cybersecurity does kind of touch all of these. Our cybersecurity program is a little bit different. And this screen really shows you the 5 different degrees and their focus areas. So within computer science, we have 8 different specializations, meaning you can focus on things that you're interested in, and you can combine them in many ways. So let's say you are interested in artificial intelligence, but you also love gaming. There's a way to combine that. Data science and cybersecurity are probably #1 interest in that area is AI, with also security coming in next. So our cybersecurity and global policy degree, it is a unique degree because it is in collaboration with another academic unit on our campus, which is the Global and International Studies academic unit. And so it's really combining cybersecurity and that global policy. So if you're looking to work maybe the Department of Defense or the military or something, you know, really related to government, military, and involves cybersecurity, that program is for you. And right now there's a huge demand in that field. We do have a data science program that stemmed out of computer science. Our #1 kind of connection or specialty in that is the biological and health science, you know, especially everything that we've kind of, you know, gone through over the past year and looking at data in the health science, that is a big area. Engineering. So our engineering program is a little bit different than other traditional engineering programs, like I said, because it's really going to focus on how to make things smart and intelligent. So our students are building and designing devices, but they're also learning how to code and program them as well. So it's really combining computer science and engineering, and they're building some cool devices at our program. And then informatics. Like I said earlier, it is a combination of solving problems with technology. And so students get to pick an area to pair that with, you know, because again, technology is in every industry. Our #1 pairing is business. We are very well known for the Kelly School of Business at IU. So a lot of students pair business with informatics because maybe they want to become tech consultants, business analysts, data analysts, but there's all kinds of things that you can pair with that. IU is also very well known in the liberal arts and in arts and sciences, things you can do with that. You don't need to know going in what you want to focus on. And I think that's the really unique part of this program is you can kind of, you know, pick one area, but then once you get into the major, you can then find your focus area. So some of the jobs and internships that our students have received, places like Google and Microsoft, Eli Lilly, even the Mayo Clinic. So Anne, she's a perfect example how she combined informatics with biology, and she was able to get her dream job at the Mayo Clinic. So again, lots of opportunities for jobs and internships all over the country. Now let's talk about admission. So again, I represent just the technology school. So the first area or the first kind of tier is to be admitted to IU, Indiana University. And then you pick a major. And then we do have a direct admit program. That's it. We are also test optional, so that can be an option as well. If you want more information, you can virtually connect with us. Visit.indiana.edu. You can sign up for a session or scan that QR code to chat with a student. Thank you.
Thank you. Up next, we have the Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics, Myrtle Beach. Take it away.
Thank you very much. Let me get my screen going for you. Thank you. I so appreciate you being here. My name is Sally Krasovic. I'm on the admissions team for the Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics Myrtle Beach campus, and we specialize in training aircraft technicians for the aviation industry. So what exactly is an aviation technician? Oh, there we go. I thought we weren't going forward on the slides. We're good. What exactly is an aviation technician? Any work completed on an aircraft in the United States, whether it is a blimp, a helicopter, a fixed-wing aircraft, must be signed off by an appropriately certified individual. And that individual is an aviation technician. So quite simply, their job is to make sure aircrafts are mechanically safe to fly. And at PIA, we have been training aircraft technicians since 1929. We were founded out of the Curtiss Wright Flying Services, and that is the same Orville Wright that was first in flight. And this makes us one of the oldest aviation schools in the nation. We are celebrating over 90 years experience. So we have our main campus in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We have additional campuses in Youngstown, Ohio, Hagerstown, Maryland, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We have been in Myrtle Beach since 2012. We are situated right at the airport, and we are literally a couple of minutes drive to the beaches and 60 miles of sandy beaches. We are ranked by Forbes as the #1 two-year trade school in the country, and that's not just as an aviation and aerospace school, but over all trade schools in the nation. So this ranking was based on a multitude of factors, such as student success, the amount of money that students can earn in the industry, and how quickly they could obtain a job. So we're very proud of this ranking because it really is a true testament to our students' educational and career successes. So at PIA, you will not find large lecture halls. There is nothing wrong with that. It's just not who we are. We are a hands-on educational institution where students really get to live out the lessons that they're learning by working on actual aircrafts and engines in our hangars, which is an aspect that our students really enjoy. We offer only 2 specialized programs, aircraft maintenance technician and avionics technicians. Our avionics technicians, which is avionics is simply a nickname for aviation electronics. Our avionics technicians work on what I call is the brains of the plane. So they're working on things like the navigation system, communications, radar and weather avoidance systems, flight controls, and even the automated piloting systems. And then you have the aircraft maintenance technicians. And what they're doing is inspecting, repair, and maintaining every aspect of the aircraft. So this requires that they learn the airframe, which is your sheet metal and welding, composite materials, hydraulics and pneumatics, as well as the power plant. And the power plant is quite simply the aircraft's engines. And aviation affects our lives in many ways. We always think of commercial aviation, which is definitely a big piece to it, but there's many other areas you may not have thought of. Things like medical transport, where air ambulances are moving patients and transporting organs or blood products. High power energy lines, where you've got linemen going up in a helicopter performing maintenance, sitting on that outrigger that you see there. Cargo is huge. Think of FedEx, Amazon, UPS. Cargo is a big area in aviation. And aerospace, where students work on vehicles in the Earth's atmosphere as well as in outer space. And our graduates hold highly transferable skills that can be used in a broad range of industries. In aviation, our students go on to work at places like NASA, SpaceX, Aerojet Rocketdyne, Boeing, American, Piedmont, and I could go on, but also in the specialty fields that include the avionics, balloons, airships, rotorcraft, and unmanned aircraft. At our Myrtle Beach campus, we offer the Aviation Maintenance Certification. This is only a 16-month program. It is full-time, and at the end of it, students will have earned their FAA, airframe, and power plant certification. Let's take a look at a typical day at PIA, and maybe you will picture yourself in this kind of setting. So if you found that exciting, get in contact with us. Just take a picture of this QR code on your cell phone and we can get some more information to you. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. We've got a quick little Q&A for all of our representatives. So I will go ahead and share my screen. All right. So if everyone could come back onto your cameras, we will go in the order in which you presented and go ahead and share an interesting or fun fact about your institution. So we'll start with Northwestern Polytechnic University. Go ahead. Oh, Amelia, I think you're on mute. Let me unmute you here.
My video won't actually go back on. So
Oh, that's okay.
Stephanie's trying to type.
Okay. But we can hear you. So if you want to go ahead and answer just with audio, that'd be great.
I would say the most interesting thing that we offer right now is being able to take our graduate courses in our undergraduate program that is going to allow you to actually cut down your master's program to only 2 terms when you continue your education onto the graduate program to graduate either with your MBA, MSCS, which is our computer science program, or MSEE program, which is our engineering program. A lot of students like to take advantage of that to lessen the time to receive both degrees and actually pay a lot less in tuition.
Very cool. Lawrence Technological University, excuse me.
Yes, I think one of the most fun facts about Lawrence Tech, being located where we are, we have lots of partnerships with the automotive industry, but the auto designer DeLorean is an alum of Lawrence Tech. So most people know the DeLorean from Back to the Future or The Wedding Singer. So I think that's kind of a fun fact.
That's a great fun fact. Yeah, love it. Louisiana Tech.
Yeah, so I mentioned that we have a professional aviation program, and one of our students, I think this is still correct information, currently is the world record holder for the youngest student and fastest to circumnavigate the world by plane at the young age of about 19, I believe.
Wow. Thank you. IU Luddy School of Informatics, Computing, and Engineering.
Yes, the fun fact I'm going to share is about the building that you see in my background. So that is our Luddy Hall building. And what is cool about it, on the 4th floor, there is an artificial intelligent art sculpture. So it's an art sculpture, and she reacts like, yeah, I did say she does have a name, Amatria, and she reacts based on what's going around her. So if you're talking or walking, this art sculpture is lighting up, she's moving, and we are collecting data from that. So it's really cool, although sometimes I call it creepy because she knows what is she looking at. But again, that is an awesome thing in our building, and I would love for all of you to come visit us here in Indiana. Thank you.
Very cool. And last but not least, Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics, Myrtle Beach.
So I think the exciting thing that we have, that there is an annual competition, and it is the Aerospace Maintenance Competition. It is a national event, and we always have a team that enter it. The teams that go into it are not only from colleges and schools, but also from, like Boeing puts in a team, Piedmont puts in a team. So your big aviation companies will put teams in as well. It's a week long, it's different every year where it is, and we always do place. So even as the small trade school we're quite excited, but it's a lot of fun and the students really enjoy it.
Wow, that's really impressive. All right. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we would appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Also, this was just one of many sessions being hosted, so be sure to sign up for more. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording, as well as all other session recordings at strivescan.com/SSDA. Thank you so much. A special thanks to our presenters for taking time to share such interesting facts about your institutions. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.